For half of Maverick buyers in the last year, the perfect compact data body pickup is the one with a hybrid powertrain, and we all know which car brand comes to mind when someone mentions hybrid. Toyota is already working on a new pocket truck. It is hard to imagine it without such a powertrain. The Japanese engineers have been polishing this technology for nearly 3 decades, and that's why we think that the new Toyota Stout can completely change the game in this newly re-established segment of small pickups. What's so special about Toyota's hybrid system? The Japanese company is widely recognized as the world's leader in hybrid technology, and that's for a reason. Toyota has been developing this technology for nearly 3 decades, and a lot of things have changed since the original hybrid first-generation Prius. Today, Toyota offers an impressive range of hybrid systems, and pretty much all of them are characterized not just by decent performance and impressive efficiency. The best thing about Toyota's hybrid systems is their exceptional reliability. Japanese engineers learned long ago that the best way to achieve a high level of reliability and durability is to get rid of unnecessary parts. So, if you take a closer look at Toyota's hybrid powertrain, you'll notice it has fewer parts than an average gasoline-powered system. First of all, there's no turbo. These systems are based on a naturally aspirated engine that works in the Atkinson cycle, a kind of engine that's more efficient than conventional units that work in the Otto cycle. The only drawback of this kind of engine is the lack of torque, but that's compensated by electric motors. Speaking of missing parts, one of the first things to mention is that there's no serpentine belt. Instead, parts like an AC compressor get power directly from the battery. For the same reason, you won't find an engine starter or a classic alternator. Also, while gasoline engines of this size feature a timing belt, this one features a timing chain. All in all, there are fewer parts that can break, and the service intervals have been extended, which all translates to low-cost maintenance. Things aren't any different with the transmission. Instead of a classic automatic transmission, this system comes with a CVT, which doesn't have a clutch or gears. Instead, the only thing you'll find inside this transmission is a couple of electromotors, making it as durable and reliable as the powertrain. Toyota Stout Hybrid specs and fuel economy. Half of Maverick pickups sold in the last year were hybrids, and for that reason, we believe that the new Stout could easily come only as a hybrid. We expect the new pickup to use a well-known and proven system which has already been in use in models like the RAV4 for a long time. That system is based on a 2.5-liter inline-4 engine and features a combined output of 219 horsepower. The system would come coupled with an eCVT transmission, and besides respectable power figures, it would also offer excellent fuel economy. The RAV4 returns around 41 mpg in the city and 38 mpg on the highway, and we're pretty sure that Stout's numbers wouldn't be significantly lower. We estimate 35 to 36 mpg combined, and that would be similar to the Maverick, which offers an impressive 42 mpg in the city, but doesn't feel all that great on the highway, where it returns no more than 33 miles per gallon. In order to be more affordable and more efficient than the Maverick, Toyota engineers could equip lower trim levels with a slightly less capable system based on a 2-liter engine. That system is used in models like the Toyota Corolla and Corolla Cross, and it puts out 180 horsepower in front-wheel drive layout, while all-wheel drive models get an additional electric motor that increases the total output to 199 horsepower. In both cases, fuel economy is impressive, and even with a lot of added weight, the new pickup should still be able to offer way over 40 mpg in a combined cycle, which would make it by far the most efficient pickup on the market. All-wheel drive could be standard. Although Maverick offers excellent fuel economy, there's one major drawback. It comes with front-wheel drive only. Okay, there are some sources that suggest that all-wheel drive Maverick hybrids will become available in 2024, but for now, that's not the case. On the other hand, the Toyota Stout Hybrid will certainly come in an all-wheel drive variant. Some even claim that this is going to be part of the standard equipment. In any case, both of the aforementioned systems have their all-wheel drive iterations, with additional electric motors on the rear axles instead of classic drive shafts and differentials. These systems certainly won't turn the Stout Hybrid into an off-road monster, but we wouldn't expect that from a small pickup like this anyway. Instead, a typical buyer of this vehicle expects competence in light off-roading along with good traction on loose surfaces. We expect the Stout will be able to deliver that. What about towing capacity? The unibody chassis, hybrid powertrain, and CVT transmission clearly indicate that we shouldn't expect much in terms of towing capacity. The RAV4 Hybrid, which will probably be the Stout's closest sibling, is rated at 1,750 pounds. So, we presume that the new pickup won't be significantly better in this aspect. We presume that base models could be able to tow around 2,000 pounds, but we won't exclude the possibility to see some kind of towing package available. For reference, the Maverick Hybrid isn't any better. The hybrid model can tow up to 2,000 pounds, but on the other hand, this pickup is also available in a version with a Turbo 4 engine, which can tow up to 4,000 pounds. Toyota Stout Hybrid design. As for the base design characteristics, there's no doubt that the new Stout will follow the examples of the Maverick and Santa Cruz and offer a quite similar type of vehicle. It'll be a unibody pickup with a double cab and a relatively modest bed length. We presume that the new pickup would ride on a familiar TNGA-K platform, the one that underpins models like the RAV4 and Camry, among others. It's still a very modern platform, which supports all kinds of modern technologies, particularly in terms of advanced safety and driver assistance systems, so the Stout Hybrid will certainly come loaded with these features. The RAV4 should be the Stout's closest relative and most of the parts will be shared. Still, we also expect some things to be simplified to make this pickup more affordable. For example, the rear suspension could be more basic and use a torsion beam instead of being fully independent. That's basically the same thing we saw in the Maverick, and we don't see a reason why Toyota wouldn't follow that example. Engaging handling and decent off-road performance. The benefits of the new TNGA-K platform can be seen in many aspects, and the driving experience is one of them. Not so long ago, Toyota cars were considered dull and not particularly engaging, but that has changed, and today's Toyotas don't just look great, but ride well too. The new platform features a significantly lower center of gravity than the previous one. Also, the steering feels more precise, and all that improves the driving experience. Therefore, although a new pickup, the new Stout Hybrid should offer a good driving experience. Both the Maverick and Santa Cruz offer a good mix of comfort and athleticism, and we believe Toyota is going to do the same. Moreover, the Stout will probably feature a shorter wheelbase and smaller dimensions, so it could be more maneuverable too. As mentioned, Toyota's pickup should be capable of some light off-roading. We presume it could be offered with a TRD off-road trim, just like the RAV4. But of course, it would be nowhere near as the TRD badge Tacomas in terms of off-road potential, but a few upgrades would be nice. We're thinking of upgraded suspension, skid plates, better tires, and similar things. Smooth and comfortable ride. Besides the obvious benefits of Toyota's hybrid technology, practical design, and great maneuverability, we count on the typical qualities of a compact pickup. The Stout will offer a high level of comfort, not only because of the smooth ride, but because of the well-designed cabin. We're about to see a double cab layout with two adult-friendly rows of seats. Although a pickup, the Stout will utilize a car-like cabin design and nice materials. A good portion of convenience and tech features will also contribute to the overall level of comfort. We expect to see the new generation of Toyota's infotainment system to be installed in the Stout, the same one as in the new Tundra and the Tacoma. The Stout shouldn't lack any modern tech features such as Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, while higher trims could also offer wireless charging and Wi-Fi hotspots. The same is with safety features, where even the most basic models should come loaded with goodies like a rear view camera, lane departure warning, lane keep assist, forward collision warning, pedestrian detection, automatic emergency braking, traffic sign recognition, adaptive cruise control, and many more. Release date and price. The instant success of the Maverick and Santa Cruz clearly indicates that Toyota will try to launch the Stout Hybrid as soon as possible, probably already in the next year. Moreover, the Japanese carmaker reportedly already registered the nameplate in Argentina, which indicates that Toyota plans to offer this pickup outside North America as well. As for the US market, we expect to see it at a competitive price. We think that something around $25,000 would be an excellent price for a small hybrid pickup. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.